the people an explanation because the video cuts off just before we go on an absolute tear of a night out.
Bro, bro, this is a funny drunk story. I don't even know what got into you that night, bro. I don't know what had happened. But
First of all,
we were, I don't know if it was in the video. The first place we went to was a bit like, it was all right, but it was just a bit chilled out. It was like some like table place, and we're just getting like bottles and like just like it wasn't like a club. It was just like an outdoor drinks, and it was going all right then. And then we went to some like underground, like it was a pretty solid place, like underground club or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was kind of bougie.
Nights,
it had like tables and stuff.
Yeah. And then I just remember you getting kicked out. I don't know why. I don't know who you started beefing.
Right. Yeah. Wait, one second. I've got a face full of sushi right now. But this is what happened, okay? And now, please understand, guys. I was so peppered. We've been drinking all day on the yacht.
We had, to be fair. It was a long slog up to that point.
Yeah, all day. And then we had like, obviously, you guys had the casino that was essentially built into the house. It was sick. Yeah, so I'm in there, so I'm so peppered, and I need to say this beforehand, like, never act like this on a night out. Like, it was so cringe. Now that I think back, and I just think this is so cringy. But anyways, some guy was lying down at his table, like straight up lying down, and I made a comment to him. I went to him, and I was like, "Why are you lying down at your table?" I don't know why. I wanted to know, but I asked him, and then he just started switching at me. He was there just like, "It's none of your business. I paid for the table with my money." Blah blah blah, like this. And I was like,
which is fair. Which is fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fair enough. But if I wasn't peppered, I'd have just walked away and been like, right, okay, that guy's obviously on stuff. But instead, I stood there and I said, "You don't need to speak to me like," you know what I mean? Like, I just started going back and forth with it. It was so bad. And eventually, Bouncer came over to me and he was like, "Can you please leave this area?" And I was like, "Nah, we're talking." And then it just went from there. And then eventually, he must have just realized how peppered I was, and it was just embarrassing for me. And so he dragged me out. And then, obviously, Calix came to the rescue. Comes flying over.
He tried to.
Yeah. Comes flying over. He's like, "Why are you kicking him out? Why are you kicking him out? He didn't do anything. He was just talking to him. Why are you kicking him out?" Next thing you know, Calix has got his hands behind his back. He's getting pushed out the club. And then I think you guys must have realized, like, where is everyone? You came upstairs, you see we're just standing on the street.
Me and Locke started scrapping in the street for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it was nice. But me and Locke's always like, well, not as much anymore, but there was a period where we just ended up scrapping all the time. But like a friendly scrap, like a friendly wrestling match, but obviously it doesn't look like to the outside world. So yeah, we got in a bit of trouble for that one. But that was and if that had been vlogged as well, it would have added a bit to the video, but I'm kind of glad it wasn't, I'm not going to lie.
Do you know what, though? I'm pretty sure it was vlogged, but then obviously Lux lost his phone.
Oh, yeah. No, he would have filmed it, of course.
So, just so you guys know, there is someone out there with Calix's phone that has some of the best footage, like, we've ever recorded. It had some of the stuff that we did on the yacht where I think it's called flyboarding.
Oh, I will pay 5,000 Great British pounds to anyone that can locate this phone. I don't even want the phone. I just want the footage off it. It's about 2 years ago. It got lost on a British Airways flight. If you find it, please let us know.
It was flying from Marbella back to London. Please, if you have that phone, seriously, there's $5,000. I'll put in another $5,000. You have $10,000 waiting for
10
you.
10 G's for this phone.
Please.
Oh,
but anyways,
mate,
that all went. Anyways, let's listen to another one.